Hi guys, and welcome to another video tutorial for Trump Studios Shipyard Guy. Now, this guy was designed from 100% pure inspiration to design something that had a water theme and ended up being somewhat similar to one of the existing let's say Hasbro designs, but in reality it has nothing to do with it. The robot move looks completely different and the transformation is completely different. There are parts that are borrowed from previous design, but not much. So I'm quite excited to show you how this works. Now, the legs are fairly similar to previous designs, especially hospital and police guy, but they don't have a front panel because these guys had the panels that covered it to become the front of the buildings. This time instead it's still gonna be the front of the bottom side of the building, let's say, but without any additional panels. There's gonna be adding a panel, road panel. It's a special one that doesn't have additional pegs on the sides, so make sure that you use the right road panels for this. And yeah, they're supposed to have filament in the ankles, which I didn't do in this case because they're quite tight anyway. Filament on the knees, and then you can decide whether you want to glue the road panels together or not. But either way, those are the legs. The hips are all new, although they use similar mechanics to the previous one, so you can still do full splits, but it's got an extra abdominal section, which you will see the use for it later. But it's also true that if you find the figure too tall, then you can get rid of it and just peg the chest piece in place like that, so that it becomes a bit shorter, but you know, it is what it is. It's up to you. The figure is supposed to use it, let's say. So again, it's your choice. The main body has two panels that mine here snapped, but they're supposed to be able to peg it in and then, you know, open for, let's say, not much, but they're kind of staying there for the shipyard mode. If you want to open it and have a micromaster in it for bottom mode. So this side you can see that is fully functional, so you just need to peg it in the tiniest bit, and that should allow for a little bit of movement, enough to open this to make space for the micromaster. That's why mine got stressed a little bit. There you go. So that opens up and leaves space for your micromaster to stand like that. But yeah, and then there is the bay where the micromaster is gonna fit in as a power master mode, core master, sorry, mode. But yeah, let's leave it open for now. We're gonna need it. The arms, there's special road panels for each side that will help, you know, finish the base mode. So you want to make sure that you have them. If you glue them, you have them in the right position. That extra bit here is gonna help connect to the road top on this side, and then there is a groove here that goes inside the groove on this side. The elbow swivel, well, the upper arm swivels with a 5mm, and then we have the shoulder on a pin, filament pin, double filament pin for the elbow here, more filament for the usual hand turning panel mechanic that you've seen several times now. If you bought my other designs, and this one just snapped on me. Yeah, it needs to be careful. Yeah, these are old prints now, so they've absorbed a lot of moisture from let's say the environment. I live in Scotland, so there is a lot of humidity in my room. And yeah, but these are the arms put together for robot mode. And what else there is to show? Let's go through the MicroMaster, similar design as before for the main body, and then, you know, parts that get attached to it are changing. Got huge floppy arms for the boat mode, and it's got a backpack that I never glue because I don't want to have the MicroMaster look like that, but there is not really a better way to have it. You know, it can stand like that, but then it's gonna fall off. So I'm sorry that I didn't have a better solution for that, but for now, at the time, this looked still like a decent design. So that's gonna turn into a boat. I can show you that now by flipping the arms up, and then you have pegs on the both arms and pegs on the backpack that should help hold everything together nice and solid. And you just want to make sure that it doesn't go all the way in, but it holds. Now the legs also help hold things together. There's a groove that goes around the shape of the backpack, so you want to make sure that it goes in there nice and secure, and then things stop moving around, and then bring together. Done. Speedboat in boat mode. And as usual for the core master technology, you want to split it in half. So this is gonna go inside the body, and this is gonna become, let's call it a backpack for the robot. So let's start with that. I'm gonna feed. Oh. So again, make sure that everything is pegged nicely together before you feed it through. As you can see, there is barely any space for things to move, so that once it's in there, nothing is gonna happen to it. And then the backpack should peg in, and the legs should fit around that notch, let's call it, so that everything should stay together nice and secure. If it doesn't work right away, undo the legs first and peg it in so that it's up, and then fold it in, and there you go. So now we can put the doors back on. At least I have to, and you have to make sure that the doors are on nice and tight, because the shoulders peg into it. So not sure if you want to call it design flaw or a feature, but that's how we ended up being. So let's have a look at the bottom half. These are pegging together, usual 5mm ports. And I'm not showing this in these videos, but in theory, the reason I chose to use 5mm ports for everything is because you can use these guys as weaponizers. So they can go and, you know, attach to other figures of mine, or you can attach them to existing Transformers figures. Now, this is a bit loose. Oh, things go flying. Tuck it in. Oh. Let me do it off the body. And that's the main body, all transformed. Then accessories, we have these powerful double cannons and, well, quadruple cannons in double thing, and for storage you can have them on the shoulders. Then we have a crane that I try to, like, there's supposed to be a hook attached to this. I lost it, I'm sorry. But yeah, there's a hook that you can plug into. You can have, you know, some thread or something. I was trying to use metal thread, but clearly didn't work. And again, this can actually be stored on the figure, or if you flip one of the hands, you can use this as a crane hand, even in robot mode. So playability. And then why not, I give him a blaster, because I don't know, at the time I felt that every figure needed a blaster. So now that we're seeing this robot mode, I'm gonna try and turn it into the shipyard mode. For the shipyard mode, we're gonna put things aside a little bit, and I'm just gonna show, let's say, the essential transformation. So we're gonna take everything apart. Let's start with the arms. These are gonna fold in. I'm gonna be not careful and turn this around. So this is gonna be on this side. Then we're gonna have this side turn around. And then we're gonna flip this in, pack them together. And this comes with extra roll panels anyway. So if I take a couple of roll panels from the normal designs, I can attach them here, and that should make it a bit more snug. There we go. So that's one side of the platform. Let's take this apart, flip the knees inside the leg, flip the other knee inside the other leg. This will connect by means of the rod connectors. And yeah, if everything is nice and flush, then all you're left to do is to connect the rod panel, and you have the base. Now we need to exit the MicroMaster from there. As you can see, it's not gonna fall off, but I'm gonna open these doors again. Ooh. This can just close up. Now for shipyard mode, we're leaving it closed, and the head is supposed to kind of sit there, and then you can move the Decepticon logo up behind the head, so that, I don't know, you can announce to the world that this is a Decepticon. Establishment, and pretty sure there was a way up. This is just gonna peg here, isn't it? Yeah. So that's resting place, you know. Hold on a second before I put this in the wrong place. Yeah, this was supposed to go behind there, no? I think these are the wrong way around. Because this is supposed to go, yeah. So I think these panels have been put the wrong way around. Lovely. Just a matter of fixing it. There we go. So doesn't matter the other one. You can put everything back together. Now I thought that this was gonna look like this, so it's possible to, you know, have the crane look a bit higher. If it fits in there, there you go. And then, yeah, this was supposed to go here, but one of the notches is snapped off. Again, all prints, all PLA, and humidity. And then you've seen this guy in vehicle mode already once, but let's do it again for the looks. Why are you fighting me? Why are you fighting me today? I was going too quickly. Right, that's it. That's here. That's here. Boom. Speedboat and the shipyard. There is space to store the spare parts, and yeah, this is it. There is a battle mode, but I don't remember exactly how it works right now. I'm sure it applies opening up the legs with the usual C shape, and then there were turrets made out of the arms. Yeah, the arms turn into turrets with the cannons and things like that. Was it more like a... I'll need to find out. Alright, be right back. Yes, so now I have a better idea of what it was. So pretty much the idea is that these guys go and peg into this wall that we created by flipping it upside down like that. And like that. Then there is space behind there for the gun. And then on the back here, I'm sure that we had this open, and this was pegging in there. So that creates, you know, some sort of platform for the MicroMaster to stand in it. And then, yeah, all the other parts can just go wherever you like. I'm pretty sure the head was just hanging there, like that. Not sure if this one has a space in there, in this mode. Don't think so. I think that's gonna be too tall. Yeah. So maybe you can just put it with a very long neck. If you need storage in battle mode, then you can do this. Here we go. And then you can have your MicroMaster standing in there. You can have more guns attached to it. Or, I don't know, you can have this standing up like another sensor, whatever you want to call it. Up to you guys what you want to do. But this was Shipyard Guy, and yeah, I just realized I didn't put filament in this arm. Shipyard Guy for you. Definitely a fan favorite, if I can say that. A few people purchased it, so I'm really happy with how this design came out as well. I really like the color I used for this. It was this very light blue that I purchased on AliExpress, and I was really keen to use it for a print. The original design was supposed to be a darker blue, but then that blue turned out to be a disaster while printing because it was a matte filament. And I don't know, my Ender 3 couldn't handle matte filament for some reason. I had to really unclog it several times and trying to use lubricant on the filament, and it still wasn't doing it. So I gave up at the time on it. So here we go. I'm bringing this back into robot mode, and we need the abdomen bit. I'm gonna put the MicroMaster back in here if I can, if it doesn't find me too hard. Right. Just go in there. Just go in there. Don't fall apart. Don't fall apart. Cool. And there. So again, I really enjoy this play style with the MicroMasters going into the main body, but I think that season 2 of the B.L.O.K.E.S featured it, and that's enough. I'm now planning to have more core masters. Although this being said, I'm still printing, or better, I'm gonna start printing a new design for accompanying season 2, which is Crane Mate, and that will also feature somewhat core master design, or if you want to call it power master, it's up to you. But yeah, this is it. This is our Shipyard Guy back into robot mode. So remember to flip these guys out. Boom. Here we are. So these are all the accessories that you'll find in the files as well. And if you don't, the rod panels, I'm pretty sure I'm selling them. Well, I'm selling. I'm sharing them for free on Cults. There is also the train tracks and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, always check out my other designs on Cults. Remember to join my Crop Studio page and on Facebook, or there's also a private group now where I'm sharing free STL files for members only. So I hope you enjoy this, or at least you enjoy my design, and I'll catch you later.